so that may actually contribute to it as well. But yeah, like my right knee is a bit, it's a bit poo-poo, just in general. It's my bad knee. It do be my bad knee. Thank you for being interested in my leg. Here's my little cat. His name is Tox. I've been wanting to use Tox for a while now. I can't just make an OnlyFans and just post toe pics because I've had like toe surgery. My toes have reduced in value. Ingrown nails, SMAs.
I cannot maintain this voice for long while voicing the conduit. Here's to everyone saying that like VTubers fake their voices a lot of the time. That takes a lot of effort and pain. My throat is hurting. Sorry. I'm a little conduit.
This is how you win at FPS games, right? And in just team-based game. One bad plan is better than 2 good ones. Or 3. As long as like your entire team commits to the bad plan, it just becomes a better plan than the multiple good ones. And see? We win. That's how you do it. The one question I never know how to answer. How are you today? I am a physical entity today. Yes, I live inside your walls. I am. And I will always be. And I have always been. And I will continue being, even when I am not. Or rather, I would have been. That sounds very philosophical. Isn't that the entire question of like, how are you? I never know how to answer that. I'm not gonna give you the default answer. Oh, I'm doing fine, thanks. I'm okay, and you? How about you? At that point, you might as well not have asked.
Any Lalas? Are you a Lala? There's 2 Lalas there. I can't pet them mid-air though. Oh, they're running away. But I'm still counting that. That is 2 more Lalas that have been pet. Oh, they're not running away. They're going to the fate. That makes a lot more sense. Even though I have had several Lalas run away from me while I'm trying to pet them and I had to chase them down halfway across the map. Darkness has fallen upon the Valley of Triumph. Across the 7 realms, other elders wait to be awakened. Have you heard of alarm clocks? Get an alarm clock! Why do I need to go over there and
Another week has dawned upon this earth, and with this new week... New weekly swords? Wait, no, that's the live ones. New weekly swords have also dawned upon us. We have the neighborhood, the drifting nations, the favela, the magnets and mountains, and the one I made a thumbnail of, Dad's Garage, in which we're just a little guy. We're just a little guy. At the best of days, we're now even littler because look at this. Look at how tiny we are. Oh god. How did I purposely was trying to fall off there so I could illustrate how small we are compared to everything else. How did I not only fail to drop myself down from this platform when I was purposely trying to? There's no guardrails here, by the way, but I also turtled. How on earth did that even occur? Okay, no, stop turtling, stop. Okay, this works. Look at how little we are. This is us. This is like a normal size car there. Or maybe a big size car. Is there any secrets underneath? Are there any secrets underneath? But anyways, for anybody who doesn't know, weekly swords, 5 free maps on Trackmania every week. You have a wide map that doesn't have many tight turns and whatnot. You have the slow map, which is lots of tech and drifting stuff and whatnot. You have the puzzle map, which was the favela this time around. You have the... oh my god, I cannot turn. You have the full speed map where you just hold down W and pray for your life. And then you have the map we are currently playing, the bonk map, because this is... I play the map that's on the thumbnail first. Because hee ha ha. Yes, finally, listen, I know I'm a bit late for stream. Well, not late for stream. I started later than usual because my insurance company was like, hey, friend, are you alive? Can you fill out this questionnaire here so neither of us has trouble with the law? And I'm like, yeah, I'm alive. Why the scary email? You could have very well just like nicely asked, what is that? You could have very well nicely asked me to just, hey, can you fill this out? But either way, I now have 3 trillion bucks coming from a very kind Nigerian prince now that has been settled. So, you know, there's an upside to this. Time to 1v1 Optre in CS2. I'll have you know, I used to play semi-professional Counter-Strike. I was not an Opper though, I was the lurk. I was lurking, specifically in Inferno, specifically in apartments. That's like way before they redesigned it. I mean, car go vroom vroom, car do go vroom vroom. Streamer might be Tox, am I first? You're first on tweets, Extreme. You are the first on tweets. However, Sito has beaten you on YouTube in another universe. You are not first. There is always an Asian kid that is better than you at games, and there's always someone in a different universe that is also faster than you. We should all strive to be the best we can be in the timeline and universe we exist in. We do not have to contend with people from other timelines or universes or multiverses. Parallel universes also are a thing. You are first on tweets. You're first in my heart. Essentially, sometimes. Side designated. And you should be proud of that! Not gonna lie, Dad's Garage gave me the most trouble this week. Yeah, it seems like it. It seems like there's a very bonk. There is a very bonk-esque thing right at the end with all the... You need to slow down to get the boosters here as well. With all this, because you need to go through. You need to go through the ring. While you have a reactor, to reset the reactor. But like, there's also like... Okay, slow down here a bit. No. Slow down here a little bit. Here we go. Super turbo. Oh, God. Is the super turbo a trap? I feel like it just makes you super unstable rather than super turbo. The yes finally was the fact. It was the first time for my favorite Monday activity. What? I'm having a stroke. I'm not gonna try and comprehend your riddles. I do not have the brain power right after dealing with insurance and whatnot. I used all of my brain cells there. Now it's time for vroom vroom go fast. Vroom vroom go fast is something I can very much understand right now. Roasting a tree for driving skills. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Tox is planetary distraction on your bingo today. Not today, but in general, yeah. Has something happened? Did that asteroid that we were like tracking and we're like, oh yeah, it's probably not gonna crash the Earth. It's gonna go like a 3, not even 3, like 0.3 maybe, a 0.3% chance of that happening. Is it coming towards us? I have not been keeping up with space news outside. Hey, did you know? Yesterday was a full lunar eclipse. It was pitch black outside. You could not see anything. And it was glorious. I do not wish to see anything. Oh, top 4.2k? We're on track. We are on track for beating the goal. The goal this week is top 4k. I've been hitting top 5k a bit too easily and too consistently, so I'm lowering it down to 4k. I did do that last week as well, only to be absolutely demolished by last week's shorts. I think I only got like only one in the goal, under 4k. The rest were like, I think I didn't even get top 5k in like a few of them. Oh, this is like bad, but this is not terrible. Never mind, that is actually terrible. Best I ever did was MGE, what's MGE? Major Gold? I don't remember ranks. I was whatever was under global that one time. Haven't they changed ranks as well? Like twice? Because the first they just like changed the ranking system in general and then... No, sorry, the rank names, and then they changed... Now I'm pretty sure all the ranks are... just ELO? I think? I haven't played Counter-Strike in 50 billion years because I got burned out trying to like play competitively. And like, I got burned out good. Like, I have no desire to play Counter-Strike for the last, like, it's gonna be like 10 years soon. I'm like at 8 point something now. It's insane. It is absolutely insane. Actually, not only surprised you were semi-pro, don't know why, but you give me that vibe. Do I now? Go on, praise me more. Tell me how good I seem at video games. While I'm miserably failing going fast in Trackmania. Now, SCP Peanut Asteroid will not hit, maybe. I see. Ranks be gone, now it's numbers? Yeah, that makes sense. Also, like, I'm just having brain lag. The messages are appearing. I am just experiencing immense brain lag and driving. Whoosh! Wait. Hold that thought! Do not let it escape! No, it has escaped. It has escaped. It has escaped. So far. It's escaped to another continent by now. Dude, I'm semi-pro in disc golf and I gotta be super careful not to burn myself out. Dude, that's insane. Disc golf, like, it's always been one of those things I wanted to try, but like I have literally zero clue how to even begin with, and also the physical activity, it's not like, it's not really my forte. I am not good at like things that require, you know, activity. I used to do archery, and that was an exception because, like, what archery is, you just kind of sit in one spot and just draw the ball. You do not have to. I mean, you do have to like keep fit and whatnot. You have to exercise to keep fit enough to be able to, you know, draw the bow. Because the bow is actually like depending on like what your draw weight is as well. It's not as easy as it might seem like. Like you have to exert quite a lot of like force to pull back the string to like, you know, launch a projectile at high speeds. At like what? Like I forgot what regulation target distance is. 50 meters? 80? 70? Somewhere around there. You have it's a lot, like. But for the most part, it requires minimal physical activity. It's a lot of like mental, it's a lot of aiming, it's a lot of making sure that you don't miss and accidentally hit somebody in the stands. I have not hit anybody in the stands. I have absolutely demolished an arrow of mine by crashing it into the wall behind the target because my little aiming reticle thingy was calibrated incorrectly. It got loose, and it got loose one time. It fell like down, so that made me like stupidly aim a lot more upwards than what you need to aim to hit the target, and I did not realize until my arrow was firmly embedded into somebody's skull. I mean the wall. I did not kill a man. Not that you can prove. Thought we covered that up. Perfectly. Hey, future opposition lawyer. Hey. Hi. No. You're not allowed to use this. Counter-Strike was hell for me because I never knew the spots where enemies came from, so I kept dying and then I installed. That is... yeah, that sounds about right if you don't have map knowledge. That's what happened to me on Seeds. I liked playing Seeds back in the day a little bit. I never really got too into Seeds, but I did play like on occasion. I also have the beta skin, and every time I get the itch to play Seeds and I use the skin, everybody's incredibly angry at me because like, oh, you're a beta player, how are you this bad? And I'm like, brother, I think I have like less than 20 hours in Seeds over all the years it's been out. I'm pretty sure I have less than 20 hours on it. I just never like liked it to the degree of like learning all the maps. Because Counter-Strike, I can literally walk through the map, or like at least the maps I used to play, I can walk through them all in detail in my mind and like tell you specific like angles and wallbangs to do. Like I have this knowledge is embedded into my skull, just like the arrow was embedded into. But yeah, it's mostly map knowledge. It's mostly map knowledge and just knowing the timing as well. Can I go left here? Is there literally any merit to doing this? No, I'm stuck in a booster. I am stuck in a booster. This course is just throwing a frisbee in the woods. Yeah, but like you have to go to the woods and move around and throw and go retrieve the frisbee and physical activity. I have no clue how you're hitting those jumps in the middle so clean. I was having to air brake to survive them. I think I do air brake, no? Yeah, I air brake like right at the end. I think. Maybe. I don't actually know what I do, but my hand does. My hand knows exactly what I do. I do slow down here a little bit to... Like, what I don't get is the super turbo there. What I don't get is how to cleanly get that, because it's obviously worth it. Because you want the boost. Okay, I got the boost now. Oh! Wait, this is it! This is it! Holy... Oh, just like a 0.19. Top 3k though! Does not matter! I have been propelled past my goal. Yippee! Off we go. Off we go. The hand knows what to do, baby! The hand knows everything! You do not need to use your brain if your body knows what to do. Anyways, with the bonk map gone, let's actually play the maps that are not gone. Oh! Horse! Horse! Is this Uma Musume that I've been hearing things about? I have dreamt about Uma Musume twice. I have had 2 separate occasions where I have dreamt about Uma Musume. The thing is, I have not watched Uma Musume. I have no interest in playing the gacha game. Actually, no, I have like a mild interest in the gacha game. But the UI is so atrocious that I just have zero, like, it loops all the way back. My hatred for mobile UI on things I can play on the PC is like 50,000 trillion times larger than my any desire I have to play Uma Musume. But like, gameplay-wise, it does seem like the game I would enjoy. It does seem like a game I would enjoy. Maybe not like streaming, but like it does seem like a game I would just like have YouTube on the side and just like play that. But man, the UI like actually threw me off the game so hard. The idea of Seed is so nice. Learning the maps made me cry inside and gave up. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I really like games that allow you like to make interesting decisions and like have the freedom to approach situations in your own way. And Seeds as a shooter like absolutely fits that bill. But the map knowledge is just something I don't like it enough to bother learning. However, I don't need to anymore because the finals is exactly that and better. It's so much better in terms of like there are so many, you have to make so many interesting micro decisions like second to second. It's like you have to focus on like a single area of the game and like really hone in your playstyle. Because if you try to, can I go underwater? Oh, interesting. If you try to like keep track of literally everything that's going on, your mind is gonna explode. Your mind will absolutely explode, and then you're gonna have to gather all the bits of brain matter, brain goo, all the little chunks that have flown about to try and actually get something out of it. But once you hone in that playstyle, man, once you hone in what like you like to do, holy, just like, it's so good. It is so good. I love the finals. I love the finals so much. I wish I could stream more of it, but I lose way too many frames to make it enjoyable. Or like play anywhere close to how I usually do. Wonder if Trackmania has a Dash 2 map. It probably does. Like if you looked in Trackmania Exchange right now, I'm pretty sure. Like we've got the Minecraft maps, we've got straight up game rips from Mario Kart. I think we've got. Oh wait, no, we have a toy house, an entire toy house collection. I'm sure Dash 2 or like at the very least a Counter-Strike inspired map is very much alive and well somewhere in the depths of Trackmania Exchange. I also have issues distinguishing some colors on shooter games. CS is one of the few games where I can see the enemies very, very well. Rivals is decent, but there's a few maps I can't really play. Rivals is just absolute visual stimuli central. It's like it's a zoomer game that just jingles keys in front of you, but aimed at millennials. Because, like, do zoomers like superheroes and... Not zoomers, like alpha even now? Some zoomers, like, they have gotten the... I mean, the older zoomers, like, they have gotten the, like, millennial, like, superhero craze and whatnot. Is this a skip? Is that skip worth doing? Was that a penalty grass in there? I don't know. But yeah, Rivals is it's fun to play with friends. It's a like 1 week phase game for me. Like you play with some friends for a week and then you never even think about Rivals ever again. Also, what is fake on this map? I believe in the heart of the cars. Yeah, it was fake. It was fake, wasn't it? But, like, I don't actually know if it's any shorter than going direct. Not entirely sure. What I am sure about is that the shortcut here is not actually a shortcut, it's a long cut. Because it's penalty grass by the looks of it, I think. Is this faster? Oh. It may be faster. I got bumped. I got the bump there. Ouch. 100% meant finals, not rivals. But still applied, yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Dude, the final, I love the finals so much, and it kind of hurts me seeing like some decisions being made, mostly at the hands of Nexon, but I love it. I love it. It's gonna take a lot for me to win off of it, I believe. Because again, it's like, if you've ever watched Wall Trigger, the anime, it was... I don't think it was ever super popular, it was decent, it's like also quite long. And incomplete, so I still would not mega recommend it. But like, I recommend checking it out, see if it's your thing or not. But there was always like, there was... Because like the whole I don't remember enough to explain the premise, but essentially the people have weapons and whatnot. They have a loadout, they pick from blah 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 blah, and fight off alien invasions and whatnot, something like that. Not quite alien, but like the war works to explain. But like they have their training center. Their training center, right? They have like different tournaments. They call them rank wars. And that's how people move up and down the ranks of like, oh, I'm an S rank, Hunter, Song, Jin, Woo, Gababuga, Buga, Uga Buga. And like that's how they move up. Like it's a Nilo system essentially. And the way they go about it is like, okay, here's like a randomly generated. No, I don't think it was randomly generated. I think they had like specific maps. So like here's a specific map. Go in, random spawn. You have your loadout, you have 1 life each, essentially. Go get them. Whoever survives gets the most points, and probably other people got points based on, like, their final placement. I don't actually remember. Teams of 3 and whatnot. And for the longest time, I'm like, dude, why is there not a game of this? I wanna play Rank Wars. This is, like, insanely good. Because it also, like, it allowed for so much freedom to use their equipment, how they see fit. Like, the main character is an absolutely horrid fighter, as is tradition. But, like, what he does is he picks up a wire trap equipment and sets up wire traps. Then, like, their team's ace, who is really, really good. He's like the Genji player, the master rank Genji player. He's got, like, little dual knives and double jump equipment and something like that. So what he does is, like, if he can't get the kill, he, like, puts pressure on the opposing team, leads them into the first guy's wire trap. They also have like a little girl who is like super timid and shy and whatnot, but like she has like super broken OP like power output. So she picked up a sniper, and instead of like most people sniper because like their power output, they just shoot like a little normal energy bullet that just like hits and kills you essentially. No, she fires an entire orbital laser out of a sniper cannon. A sniper rifle. So what they do, because like she's afraid of shooting people, they're like, okay, cool, you're gonna be posted like on the other side of the map. Just shoot in this general direction when we give the call. And then they give the call and she just obliterates 5 buildings and 3 teams. All without like actually having to shoot at the person. Just AoE damage. And I love that, because like you can... There's so much creative expression on how you use your skills and equipment, and for the longest time I'm like, oh, I want to play that, I want a game like that. And then the finals came out, and the finals is literally that. It's like a sandbox shooter essentially, but not in the sense of Arma, because like it's still a competitive shooter. There's a major tournament happening right now. The qualifiers just ended, I believe. But it's like, okay, cool, how do you want to approach this situation here? We can like play it straight, we can reinforce the building here, we can set up an entire defense, or like we can play around, we can destroy like part of the wall here, make some sidelines. We can also just demolish the entire building if we want to. That's also an option. We can move where the objective is if somebody has a grappling hook, not a grappling hook, a hook shot. Or like things like, okay, cool, the other team has 3 heavies. They all have close range weapons, flamethrowers, like a spear, maybe like dual pistols and whatnot. They're all great at close range, so we should play like far away. We should bring the objective out in the open. Oh wait, no, sorry, we don't have a hook shot to move the objective with. How about then we just open up sidelines to the objective and make the objective just be out in the open from where it is inside the building right now. How about we just demolish like all the walls around it and then sit in vantage positions, because we have longer range weapons. We can just outrange them and there's nothing they can do about it. The actual match that happened to me this morning, actually. Straight up match that happened to me this morning. And obviously it's not like people are that communicative when talking. Like, sure, you get like some people, especially, okay, in ranked you do get people that talk more and strategize more, but for the most part it's really just unspoken communication and pings. Because you're like, okay, cool, like, see, we have this and this composition, these and these weapons, we have this equipment, and then here's like the enemies have that and blah blah blah. Everybody, like, essentially, like, especially at higher levels, like lower levels, it's like, okay, cool, free for all. Higher levels, like, there's kind of a mutual understanding of like how to play the situation. Because again, like, everybody's more experienced. I usually play in like mid to high platinum level. Well, I usually don't play rank because I just get my rank rewards and then dip off to World Tour, which is, it's the mid-core game mode. It's not like casual, it's also not the hardcore ranked game mode. Because I genuinely feel like World Tour is the best game mode in the finals. Because the thing with ranked is that it's not even people that like, you know, play to win, play well. Like, I actually like that. I would like World Tour to be more like ranked in that regard, but the thing that differentiates it is, well, one, you get premium currency rewards for grinding up to the higher ranks of World Tour, and you also don't really lose any elo when you lose a match there, you just don't gain points. But again, that's still not my main gripe. My main gripe with ranked versus World Tour is that ranked is more sanitized for competitive play, whereas World Tour has random events happening mid-round. So say, okay, cool, you're playing as normal. Oh wait, aliens are invading. Aliens are invading. There's like a whole bunch of like lasers getting thrown down. Or there's orbital lasers targeting you. If you stand still for 2 seconds, you are gonna get orbital lasered. So everybody needs to stay on the move. That changes it so that you can hear people shuffling about. If they're holding a position, you can know their position because they have to move. They have to shuffle about in order to, you know, not get orbital lasered. Or maybe there's low gravity now. Especially for the class I play, the light class. I play a grappling hook there. Low gravity allows me to essentially traverse the map like in an instant, pretty much. I can literally go from one end of the map to the other like with one good grappling hook. How do you do this jump here? I'm failing at my own goals here. I was pulling the jump off earlier, but no longer do cars have wings. No longer can we fly and be free. We are chained to the ground. We have been chained to the ground, and I do not know how to unchain myself. How do you break free? How do you break free from the wheel here? Okay, I kind of like that ending line. I kind of did like that ending line. Okay, wait, I need to observe my ghost liquid. What have you done here? Oh, he jumps early. He jumps early. Not that early. Do not hit the flagpole. We do not like to hit the flagpole, but we do like speed. There. Oh yeah, look at that! Much better. Up until the tree happens. Much better up until there is a tree. In my screen, in my face. How about this tree? How about this tree in your face? Imagine I drive PB right now. It always happens, right? It always happens like this. I will be covering up half the screen with my body, my trunk, and then I get this run. Oh, it's close! It's close! No! No! I hit a tree! No! Not like this! My ultimate speed! Gone forever! Ah! Nope. Jump late there. Jump late. We do not wish for a late jump. We need to jump early. For early is the time out of which we shall jump in. We shall not jump any later or any earlier. Lest we bump into some... Okay, this is definitely PB. This is definitely PB. By 0.09, but it's still PB. Almost hit the tree there at the end. Top like 7.5k. I highly doubt there is something I'm missing. I literally think it's just a skill issue right now. I really think it's just a skill issue. Because I've not really driven a run that I am super satisfied with. Let's go in the water this time. Oh. Okay. So maybe we don't go all the way down in the water. And instead go like a bit at the half slope. And I think that may be faster than going direct. So like slope here and then up. That may be faster. Perhaps, potentially. Citation needed, in my opinion. In my onion. There is a pun here to be made, but my brain is not connecting the dots right now. But like one day, One day, mark my words. Mark my words. I will make a pun using opinion and onion. My opinion. My onion pin. My pin pon pawns. Chess. Sometimes. No, sometimes you need to checkmate. Other times you need to run down the clock. Sometimes you need to sacrifice your pieces. Sometimes you need to sacrifice your sanity. Some other times you need to sacrifice your body. You can potentially bribe. You could potentially bribe a chess master to throw a match against you by promising them your left arm. Because who would not want to have the left arm of somebody? The left arm carries a lot of power, you know. It is the arm that is on your left. And that carries power. That carries a lot of power. Because it's not the arm that's on your right, you know. 0.82 PB! You see, I did not even have to give up my arm for that. Top 6k. Don't worry, just started preheating the oven to prepare for the roasting. You can roast something without the oven. What's any YouTube video of like people getting roasted? The oven is but an illusion. You do not need the oven to roast anything. Oh! Have you seen that video of like the guy making roast chicken by slapping it? He made a machine that just like slaps the chicken at such insane speed that it generates enough heat to cook it. I think about that from time to time. That was amazing. It was an amazing journey. Can I go between here? I can. And it's faster. Haha! New cut has been discovered. I basically have the world record now. Yeah, look at this! Look at this! Another 0.442 lead. Oh, that's still top 5.1k. My next question is that actually any faster, or have I been... Ow! Ants, have I been Delulu? Am I Delulu on this? It must be faster though, because like you don't really touch penalty grass for so long and it doesn't destroy your line. If you're, you know, good at the game. Or at the very least, competent at the game. Okay, real talk though, is there actually anything I'm missing here? Reactor. It's a reactor down. That's just to get you across here, though, and then there's a reset here, so you can't really do anything about that. I wish to study the bowl. Yeah, okay, yeah. Look at this. This is an abrupt end, so you need to take it. You need to go like diagonally here and go in with the bowl, so you don't crash face first. The fake water is definitely something that we need to use to our advantage. Just like we use fake water, we also use real water. I will hydrate. And this is also your reminder to hydrate, because if you don't, your sleep paralysis demon is gonna show up tonight. And what about you? For all the water that you should have drank during the day that you did not. And don't mind, don't worry. This is not a threat. I'm not threatening you. I'm not your sleep paralysis demon, making it legally not a threat, as advised to by my lawyer. So make sure to hydrate, okay? Make sure to hydrate. I'm just looking out for you. I just want you to hydrate. It's good for you. And hey, if you don't want to hydrate for yourself, hydrate for your hatred of water. For if you drink water, there will be less water in the world. You will consume it. It will become part of you. But you are only 37% water? Citation needed? but you can consume a near infinite amount. Although if you do consume too much, you can actually get water intoxication. That is very much a real thing that can happen. So make sure to hydrate, but not too much. Just the right amount. Everything in moderation, as they say. Everything in moderation. And especially moderation in and of itself. You should be going to the extreme every now and then. You should not be moderating every now and then. Again, in moderation, and moderate yourself in moderation. And go eat that cake. Call in sick today. Dispose of the evidence and the body. So you know, moderation. Especially like if you're gonna commit crimes, right? Like only moderately commit crimes in moderation. Don't do them as consistently so as to get caught. If you are committing one crime already, do not commit 2 crimes at the same time. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. One at a time. One at a time. You have plenty of time to commit more and more crimes. You could be the biggest career criminal. But if you do it in moderation, nobody will ever catch you. Oh, just like nobody's ever gonna catch me. Look at the speed. I think I have been caught. I committed the crime of going slow, and I have committed the crime of not being good at the game. See? 2 crimes. 2 crimes at the same time. They never pay off. Only 1 crime at a time. You can go slow and be fast because you're good at the game. You can be bad at the game, but go fast, and then you go fast. Have high speed, rather. You go fast. 1 crime at a time. 1 crime at a time gets you to the finish line. This is not legal advice. I'm not a lawyer. I'm a tree. But like, if you ever take advice from like weird trees in the woods or in your computer screen, then friends, I have a Nigerian prince that would like to speak to you. Because the Nigerian prince also likes trees. That's why he gave me the $3 million. The 3 gazillion billion trillion. Okay, would a drillion be the currency, not the currency, the unit of measurement for drills? Like, oh, how much power does your drill have? Oh, it's got like 32 trillion. It drills so hard. It drills to the ends of the earth and back and then around and then does a loop-de-loop for good measure because it has just that much drillion power. Drilly, billy, dilly. I bet that horse's name. I bet this horse's name here is Billy. Are you Billy? No, he doesn't look like a Billy, does he? Are you Billy? No, you seem more like a John. John Carpenter, specifically. I do not know who John Carpenter may be, but I think your name is John, and I think you are a carpenter, pretending to be a cowboy. Also, like, John is a very carpenter name, isn't it? I know it's kind of like the default name for, like, a bunch of things. It's like a big nondescript name. But... No, I think it's like because of his attire as well. Like, he looks like a John, and, like, he dresses like a carpenter. Even if he's dressed like a cowboy there. Oh, come on, no! Nay! I have been defeated once again. The supernatural forces of my past have come back to haunt me. I am chasing the dream of what once was, and I am failing to dream into the future. I'm losing speed in the transition grass area there, and I'm not entirely sure why. May need to look back into my ghost. Oh, this is fast though. This is fast. And this is slow now. And then... No, it doesn't really do anything different than I am. Oh, I'm slightly ahead! 8 whole milliseconds! And you know what they say about 8? 8 is just upright infinity. So really, I was just infinite faster, just like on the wrong rotation. It just rotated vertically. But like if we rotate the 8, I am infinite fast, infinite speed. And you know, infinite speed is something very good to have in a game all about going speed and going fast and getting faster and 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 oh god! I cannot control my speed anymore. I have splat into the wall, into 5 buildings, into 3 people and a train! For my speed. My speed is my greatest detriment. My speed is too fast. I am way too fast for this world. No. Nay. The world is too slow for me. I need to go faster. I need more speed. I need more speed, and the speed, I will get it. I will acquire more speed by taking the feet, the legs even, of all the people that can go over 1 meter per hour. So really, anybody that's not a toddler, this is my villain origin story. I need speed and I will get it. I will graft all the legs onto my body. And thus, with more legs comes more speed. For more legs can push more ground. And they can continue pushing constantly. What would the absolute, limit be for how many legs you can have before you start getting, minuscule diminishing returns? Because we're already pretty good at running on 2 legs, but what about 3 legs? 3 legs I feel like we would have more uptime, because right now what the limiting factor for legs is that one needs to push off the ground and the other needs to land on the ground. But if we had 3 legs, one could push off the ground, one could be on the ground stabilizing already, and then the other one could be ready to push off the ground. To land, rather, and then the second the front leg lands, the mid leg, the back leg pushes off the ground, the middle leg stays on, front leg is ready to land. Front leg lands on the ground, middle leg pushes back leg is now holding onto the ground. I think. But then 4 legs, you could further optimize that. With 4 legs, you could run twice as much as an average person. And then if we even double that and go up to 8 legs, now you can have perpetual uptime. And then if you go a step ahead even, if you go a step further, you could also graft legs all over your body. So now you're just a wheel. You are just a wheel, and you also have, on top of having constant uptime. Ow. That was a good run, but ow. 3. If you graft multiple legs all over your body, you now have constant speed. You have the benefits of a leg at the very minimum. Not even 1 leg. Let's say 2 or 3 legs. You have the benefit of 2 or 3 legs always pushing off the ground, so you generate a lot more movement. You also then have the power, the benefit rather, of going faster by 0.05 seconds. Yippee. But you also have the benefit that you can now just fall forwards and also have momentum on your side because you're gonna have more legs to catch you. So now you're just like a giant spinning wheel of legs. All ready to push off the ground at the moment's notice. All ready to propel you forwards. All ready to make you the most efficient bioengineered marathon runner, marathon racer, like not even marathon, just like literally any speed related, any land-based speed related thing you are gonna be at the very top of because of like the amount of legs. I feel like a total of 33 legs is what it takes. I don't know why I arrived at that, but I think 33 legs is plenty for the human body. Which is kind of wild because we have 4 limbs, so like you would think that it should be divisible by 4. But you are a fool. You are a fool, an absolute buffoon, and not a scholar of legs, like I am. To think that. But I don't know. What do you think? How many legs? How many legs do you need for like absolute peak human efficiency? I'm not even gonna start with the human part there. We are not discussing the ethics or philosophy of like would that being still be human? It would. It would still be human if you started human. Unless it doesn't want to be human. If it wants to become a monster, sure. Sure, go ahead. You do you, friend. But it's kind of like the ship of Theseus, right? You change the parts, you put a bunch of like more cyborg parts on top of it. Is it now a cyborg ship of Theseus? Has it always been a cyborg? It's still a ship. And goal has been achieved. Top 4K. Let's go. This is now the slow map, so drifting, tech, and whatnot is actually faster here. There's a weird bump happening at the start, and I don't know what that is about. Oh, that was a good drift. That was a good drift. I got airtime there. This finish is evil. This is an evil finish. I don't like you. I don't like you. I hope you stub your toe. No, in fact, I'm gonna stub your toe for you. Bring me my table. These toes shall be stubbed. These toes shall be forcibly stabbed. Stabbed, stooped, stabbed, stooped. I'm starting to realize, right? Like when I say stab, as in hit your leg, hit your toe on the leg table as you're walking by, it does kind of sound a lot like stab, as in insert pointy thing into person. So let me be clear, for my voice is not, I am not referring to stabbing, as in knifey point. I am referring to stabbing, as in hitting leg with blunt object accidentally. Or hitting anything. What's the definition of stab? Okay, stab. Definition. The truncated remnant of a pen. No, not that. Wrong definition, friend. To the counterfoil of a check. No, that's a noun. I want the verb stab. Accidentally strike, in parentheses, one's toe specific. Oh, interesting. Against something. Extinguish a lighted cigarette by pressing lighted end. Okay, how do you say stab actually?
Stub.
Stab.
Stub.
Stab. I hear it. I hear it. Stab. 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 Like stab. The accidental hit. Not the knife. It happens like farther back in the throat, doesn't it? Where like stab is closer to the front, closer to the top even, maybe, I don't know. Stab, 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 stab. Have fun, stab. Stab. I did the like, what do you eat things with? Fork, 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 fork. Okay, what do you eat soup with? Spoon. But then you say fork because you've already primed to say fork. I was gonna say, have fun subtitling these talks, future talks, but no. Have fun subtitling it. Hilarious! Now laugh! I don't know what's up with me today. I slept. It's not even like a lack of sleep. Wait, no, did I sleep? Wait, no, I did not sleep. I slept, but I did not sleep. I slept at like early morning somewhere because I stayed up all night, because I slept 12 hours yesterday, because I did not sleep the day before. My sleep schedule is a mess, saying it out loud. Please assist. Please come here and stab me to sleep. Or strike me down. That was such a bad finish, but for some reason it was fast. So it means it's a good finish. But what if I do this, but better, harder, faster, stronger? I need to learn the order one day. Work it harder makes us better. No. Harder, faster, better, stronger, I think it is. Work it harder, make it better. Do it faster, makes us stronger. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it. I'm not gonna remember it, but I think that's it. Work it faster, makes us stronger. No. What? No, I already forgot. Okay, faster is definitely the first. No. Yeah? Work it faster, make it stronger. No. Work it faster, make it better. Do it stronger, makes us better. I need to look this up. I need to know. Faster, harder, better. Harder, better. Faster, stronger. Harder, better. Faster, stronger. I'm gonna leave it on the side here. So, work it harder, make it better. Do it faster, makes us stronger. There we go. There we go. It works. Work it harder, makes it better. Work it faster, makes us stronger. For I'm never blah 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 blah. I have a complete inability in my life to learn song lyrics unless I specifically seek them out. So you fools, your earworms do not work on me. I have earworm spray. I have earworm spray. Natural defenses. I produce earworm spray. Maybe that's like because like, you know how trees, they usually have like a different kind of sap in them and whatnot that helps them protect and nutriate? Is nutriate a word? I cannot think of what I'm thinking. I don't know what word I'm thinking of. But yeah, sure, like the sap helps nutriate. Nurture? No. Is nutriate a word? Nutriate is a word, yes! It is a word! Nutriate, third person, singular, simple, present, nutriates, present participle, nutriating, simple, past and present participle, nutriated, transitive, rare, to supply with nutrients. Look at this! Look at that! I have used a rare word. Why is nutrate that like rare though? Like I feel like I feel like this is the first time I've ever heard of like anyone saying nutrate in any context whatsoever. Why? Why? It's such a cool word. Why does it not have more usage? Why? There's like a lot of cool words that need more use. Ooh, 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 ee, ooh, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. Do, 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 do. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. I told the witch doctor I got a new PB. Oh wait! Don't forget. Wait, no. I still wanna drive this faster. I feel like I can do it faster. No. Harder, better, faster, stronger. No. Work it harder. Work it harder. Harder, better, faster, stronger. No. Work it harder. Work it harder, do it. Doctor, I got a new PB.